Huzzah! And welcome to a time traveling stream of my Saturday night Slay the Spire. I don't know. I feel like I had a better end to that statement. But yeah, if you haven't seen the stream title or you're watching this on YouTube or something, I just got back from the Ren Fair today. First time ever going to the Ren Fair. Went with a few friends. Ton of fun. And I was like, I'm just gonna chill with some video games tonight. And then I was like, why don't I chill with some video games while streaming tonight? Another thing, which I need to go in and do right now. I bought myself a horn, a hollow horn to drink out of, that I have filled with beer, because I am an adult with disposable income. And I spend that disposable income wisely. So yeah, you'll see me sipping from this. This is, you can't really see it on stream. I'm wearing a black shirt. There's a leather band, and it's strapped around my, my chest, and it's just kind of sitting just off camera. Actually, if I go to the full screen cam, you might be able to see. There you go, there's the band. And, right there's the horn. And we just, have ourselves a sip of beer. Definitely don't spill it on ourselves. Who would do that? Not me. Couldn't be me. Definitely not going to have paper towels on the desk for this stream. For just unrelated reasons. Really. Don't worry about it. But yeah, let's slay that spire, baby. Get my headphones back in. Make sure that my horn doesn't tip over. It was great while I was walking around. Sitting down, I believe the bottom of the tip of the horn is actually kind of bumping into my chair, and so that's part of the problem here. While I was walking around, didn't spill a drop. So I played a little bit off stream. As you can see, it's going to sync data from my other Xbox because that's where I was playing it. I got the I got the feed achievement, the donut achievement. I meant to make a social post about that. I'll make that about that soon. But like, dude, now what do we achievement hunt? If we look at our achievements that we have left, it's so hard to get to them now these days. So we've got what I was actually working on when I did the kill Donu with the feed was Who Needs Relics, which is beat the game without a single relic. So I had no relics. I just managed to get the Donu with a bunch of feeds in my deck. My horn is falling out of its leather. This bottom one is iffy. So we've got that. I think that's easiest with the at least for me personally, that's easiest with the Ironclad on Zero Ascension. But it's also not super fun to watch. But then the other ones to watch are 25 or more focus, channel 9 plasma in a single turn. I don't really know how to do that. Like, there's probably guides online I could look up, but that also doesn't seem like it would be super fun to watch. Defeat the transient before it fades away. It's just going to be kind of have a really good build by the time that you hit the transient. Speed climber, we could try, but that, again, I don't think that would make good content, because I would just be, like, doing things. I wouldn't be talking, really. Defeat a boss on turn 1, that's, again, there's probably, like, particular deck builds you can do for that. And then obtain all their achievements. So I think we're actually going to do Who Needs Relics, and it might just be kind of slow going. But I think that might be the kind of play here. So no Ascension, because there's no reason to make it more difficult for ourselves when we literally only get our starting Burning Blood. So if it was another character, I would lose the starting relic, but the Ironclad starting relic is just too good. And if we don't get it's a random relic, so if we don't get an energy relic, then we're just kind of up the creek without a paddle. I cannot get the enemies in 3 combats have 1 HP, because that gives us a relic in order to do that. Let me fix my camera a little bit. It's a little unnecessarily tall. But that blessing from Niao gives us a relic, so that does not work. So we're kind of limited to 2 here. Either remove a card or remove 2 cards and lose 8 max HP. I'm just going to remove a single card for free. Get rid of a strike. And now the strategy I've been doing, normally I try to hit as many elites as possible because they give relics. We don't want relics, so we're trying to avoid elites because they're unnecessarily difficult. And try to maximize as many campsites as we can so that we can upgrade our deck as much as possible. Looks like we can hit 2 on the left alongside an elite. There is kind of a center path that we can hit 3 in elite. That might be kind of the best we can do. Yep, so we're going to do that center path. And unfortunately bump into an elite along the way, but that's okay. We'll just kill them and not take their relic. Ooh boy, the lag is noticeable on this Xbox. Please allow me to take another sip of beer from my horn. Yeah, I gotta situate the strap for sitting. It's kind of weird. I think that kind of works. Just don't jostle too much, me. Oh. I'm drinking Hazer Tag by Odell Brewing. Hashtag not an ad. I just really like Odell's beers. Sadly, you probably won't be able to get them much outside of Colorado, so depending on where you're watching from, probably not a recommendation that you can follow. But if you're ever in Colorado, highly recommend Odell. They are the second biggest in Fort Collins behind New Belgium, who makes Fat Tire and Voodoo Ranger, which you've probably heard of. But I definitely think Odell makes better beer. What I've been doing at shops, I've been buying cards that interest me, and I've been buying potions that heal, because it's surprisingly difficult to keep your health up in this kind of state. Doesn't look like we have any other guaranteed shops. I'm not super happy with the cards here, so we'll probably buy this blood potion. Call it a day. We'll hang on to use that until we have a reason to and more HP. Or max HP, that is. Easy choice to here. Pray, remove a defend. We've got health galore and we're going to heal. And in this first act, we're not really in danger. Same with the cleric here. We're going to remove a card for 50 gold. We're really not in danger in Act 1. Unless we get, like, super steamrolled by this elite. But all the normal encounters we'll handle with very minimal health loss, and what we do is we're probably going to heal off with the burning blood. I've tried for this achievement maybe half a dozen times now, and I feel like half the time I get to the Act 1 boss with full health anyway. So the run where I killed Donu with the feed, I had 3, counting them, 3 feeds in my deck. So, if it, like, it was gonna happen, right? It was gonna come around. I wasn't gonna be, like, pressed for luck. I also, had a fairy in a bottle, so I could have revived, and I didn't end up needing it. Which was nice. Armaments is great, as always, and we are going to instantly upgrade armaments at this campsite here, because that will upgrade everything else in our hand if we use it. And we hope that this elite just isn't the gremlin knob, because if it is, the armaments is annoying. No, perfect, okay. Interesting starting hand here. I guess we'll just attack and block all the damage. Not exactly what you want to see. We want to try to take out one of these sentries early. Because the 2 on the end are going to attack in sync, and that is very annoying. I'm going to turn the music down just a touch. If somebody is in stream and wants to give me opinions on said volume, as always, please do. I don't know why, but it seems like my audio settings got kind of screwed. We've also got the Swift Potion. We need to draw cards on turns that we aren't using all of our energy, which is great for this battle. Like this one. We could defend 3 times, but what's the point? So let's drink. Let's voice crack. And now we can kill this front guy. And now defend. And we'll take a little bit of damage, but that's definitely worth it. Plus makes blood for blood cheaper next time. Upgrade, everybody. Let me upgrade ya. And now we can play a little bit conservatively. Especially with armaments upgrading these defense to do 8 out of the 9 damage blocked. I think that we can just afford to block whenever possible, and then attack when possible. Of course, right now, as we go through all the days in the deck, we're not going to have a whole lot of choice anyway. But once we've got, you know, more cards than we can do with energy. Like here. Actually, in this case, we're going to go all out because we can kill this guy right this turn. And that's just as good as a block, is to remove the source of damage. And this is a turn where we will strike and hella defend. I'm very happy with my purchase of this horn. Am I a man-child? A little bit. But also, that's what adults with disposable income do, is they buy them. I picked up the Akebo. God damn it. I just muscle memory picked up the Akebo. Well. See ya. We could have played that out to the first boss so that I get more choices from Niao, but it's just really not worth it in my opinion. Chat, I am 2 halves of a whole idiot. Can't do the enemies in the next 3 encounters, so we have to take max HP. Which isn't a bad boon, it's just that we would have had more choices if I wasn't a dumbass. Looks like we can do 3 campsites if we kind of hug the right and then switch back, and we have no elites that path either, so that is pretty good. We're gonna take this way. Later shop is literally the only difference between the 2 starting points there. The later shop, or the shop after the question mark means we might get some gold for the question mark. Bop. And bop. Worthless slime. We're gonna take Body Slam simply because Body Slam when upgraded is free, and we are gonna be energy starved in these runs. So things that cost less energy when upgraded are nice. Absolutely, lose 8 HP, gain that gold, because we'll just gain that HP right back. I don't want to do the touch my face thing. Let's see, we got a regeneration potion down there at the bottom. I don't mind flex. I hate bludgeon because again, we're really only gonna ever have 3 energy the entire time. Reckless charge isn't bad, but that can get dangerous fast with those dazed. Unless we get fire breathing, in which case that's actually a nice little synergy. I think we're just gonna buy the regen potion and remove a card here. Really hoping there would be like Metallicize or something in the store, but alas. Math. I think we have to strike once more this turn. So the next turn we can just do 3 strikes and kill. Oof, 1 damage. You really got me, cultist. That is not 3 strikes and kill, but it is close enough. I like Clothesline. There was also Intimidate there, which I would have taken if Clothesline wasn't also a choice. Clothesline doing damage and weakening, and not exhausting. Pretty good. I got an interesting little bug thing here. We have to defend once, because I'd like to get out of this with full HP. I think we just this and defend as well. Kind of wish I had 2 strikes instead of the bash and the strike. But, hey, that's how the cards lie. Liar. I am dealing 4 damage with strike. Perfect. We'll do that. Most damage before the curl up, and also providing weakness. Speaking of... Gambler's Brew. You suck. Now I'm kind of wishing I took Intimidate, because they gave me Clothesline next, but there's runs where I don't get Clothesline the entire time, and I really miss it. We are going to upgrade Body Slam to make it free. Because free is always better. Right? See, look at this. If we had defended, we could have Body Slammed. Instead, we did nothing. But if we do get strength bonuses, that does actually... It's like... The strength adds to 0, so it does actually start to do damage even without block. And so you can kind of get some cheeky extra damage on turns. And it's great for like the birds, which will fall out of the air after getting attacked 3 times, stuff like that. Sadly, we are not going to be able to kill this slime here. So we'll... Actually, the defense not really going to be worth it. Let's just strike again so that we can kill next turn in case it decides to go twice in a row. Double up. It did not. Making me the biggest loser. There's an argument for using Bash there, but I think we'll just draw on the 2 strikes just fine. Or Body Slam. Hey, Body Slam, okay. Defend, 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 slam. Come on and slam, and welcome to Japan. Double tap's kind of okay. Again, we're not going to have a lot of energy to spare, and so a lot of times we might just end up, like, striking twice instead of double tapping and then just doing something. I think we up Vulnerable here because we have double Clothesline, so we don't necessarily need to upgrade Weak. I usually go for Weak over that, but the double Clothesline essentially provides that, fits that niche. I don't like this man. Man's a little annoying. With no artifacts, that is. Or no relics. With relics, you usually have something you can deal with him pretty good. I don't think we need to double tap the Clothesline. I think we Clothesline, we defend, and we Body Slam. And so we do damage and also prevent all of our damage. And now, can we kill here? I don't know that we can. Oh, just barely. Okay. It's all about the rounding of that doubling. Goodbye, Gambler's Brew. You suck 99% of the time. Hey, Artemis. Hi. I don't know if you guys can hear her on the microphone. She's doing her walking around chatting thing. She was very interested in the horn because this is a real bull horn. And so she was like, this smells like animal and barn, and when I was a little kitten. And I'm like, yes, but please do not chew on the leather, because that also smells like animal, because it's real leather, and I do not want you to ruin it. Interesting, we've got this little combination here. I think we go Wild Strike. I don't like exhausting at random, because if we don't have the energy to use our entire hand, we might lose a very important card. And so I would rather have the Wild Strike, and oh well, we get a wound, and again, if we get Fire Breathing, it just, it adds to it. Again, I don't really see the need to upgrade Double Tap. It's great in a normal run where you have more energy, because you could do 2, you can, like, double up on 2 attacks kind of thing. In this, it's going to give us an extra strike again. It's really not going to do a whole lot. So we'll just upgrade a Clothesline here. Again, keeping that weak for longer is going to help us in the long run. Speaking of weak, Jawworm, get fucked. bash, defend, body slam. If I'd done the math, maybe I should have checked if bash would have killed with double tap. But, again, nobody ever said that they came to the stream for, optimal gameplay. Does this kill? 18, it does. They can clothesline this guy. One downside to drinking from an animal horn, it does get harder and harder as you get less and less liquid in there, because you really have to tip that thing. Strike. Defend. Defend. Come on and slam. I do like dropkick. That's essentially free energy. It's free real estate. I would do a whisper, but I don't think the microphone would pick it up. So I stage whispered it instead. You see, like an actor. Easy kill on the left there. We love to see it. Yes, Sarah Kakal. Now this is interesting. I do think there's a world where we double tap Wild Strike. This shuffles it into our draw pile. I think we can afford that, actually. And then, what do we think? It'd be 19 if we bash and strike. Defend and body slam's a little funny, because, like, I don't want to think about it that way. So I think we strike here, actually. And then next turn we hopefully have the kill. And again, we get out of this with mostly full HP. We do have the kill. And that's why we struck. Oh, there's fire breathing. Yeah, hell. I mean, sure, why not, right? We've already said we're going to shuffle wounds into our draw pile. So why not take advantage of that? I'm going to do that so that next turn we can get a really good break on this slime. Speaking of, he's not even attacking. Now here is where we use double tap, because we don't have enough to effectively use all of our energy, because they weren't attacking, so there's no point in defending. So. Guys, Artemis is just staring at me off camera. Her mouth is like slightly open. She's upside down. She is adorable as always. It's really a picture. Get rid of the skill potion. Okay. Rupture I'm never going to use. That's just not my playstyle. And Trench is a funny one. So double your block. It's 2. That sounds awful at first. If you upgrade it, it goes down to 1 cost. And so there are turns where you're all out blocking, and Entrench is great, because then you could get it to like 30 block or whatever. But because we only have 3 energy, a lot of the times, again, we're just going to end up doing only 2 blocks, and so it would just be better to defend twice. So I think we actually get Ghostly Armor, and then we just accept when it goes away because of etherealness. As you can see, we reached the boss with full health. That is a thing that happens. Let's spread Fire Breathing, because this is going to be a long fight, and if we're shuffling wounds into our pile, that extra damage will be much appreciated, as the kids would say. Die, die, die. Sorry, destroy, destroy, destroy. Fake fan over here. Did we double up on dropkick? So the thing is, like, I think we double up on dropkick. Up. Up. Okay, so now we clothesline. Ghostly Armor, so that it doesn't go away, and also, that gives us 10 for Body Slam. That was a nice little combo. He's already got weak, so let's not get greedy here. We'll defend, defend, and strike. There's Fire Breathing. Would have been great to have that last turn when we weren't really doing a whole lot. Although I guess we're not really doing a whole lot this turn either. We are going to apply Bash and the Vulnerable to him, so that next turn we can kind of go ham. You'll get Fire Breathed and Drop Kicked. Let's go. Strike, Armor, Defend. Kind of the best we can do there. We're still running off of a mostly basic deck, right? Because we've been hitting Campfires, we haven't been hitting Elites. So it's more or less just a bunch of strikes and stuff. Really in Act 2 is when it's going to change up. Reason I clothesline second there so that I don't instantly put him into the defensive mode. Here we will Ghostly Armor. We'll defend. I think we actually... Let's see. How much are we going to lose from that? So I think we strike and now Body Slam. I think that gets us maximum damage output. It's getting harder to drink from the horn. Another interesting one here. I actually think we double tap Bash. And like, yes, the thorns hurt, but you can see we've got him down to 60. We've still got 50 of our health, so this will be over soon enough. And since we're not playing on any kind of Ascension, we'll get our full health back at the end of this. Again, we're going to take 20 damage here, but who cares? We'll kill next turn. Finally home. Welcome home, Tim. I didn't realize you were getting home today. I thought you were getting home tomorrow. How was the Hollow Knight stream? Non-existent. Oh, I should have double tapped that. I am, again, two halves of a whole idiot. But yeah, it didn't happen. I just wasn't feeling up to streaming. I had a little bit of a spike in depression in the middle of the week, so. But also good because you didn't miss it. There you go. All right. Let's drink ourselves our fruit juice here so that we can put the liquid bronze in that slot. That is exactly the card that we want in this run. Berserk is essentially just an energy relic. Gain two vulnerable, and then we get an extra energy for the rest of the run. If we upgrade this, it only becomes one vulnerable. So you use it on a turn when they aren't attacking, it's free real estate. That is honestly the best thing we could have seen there. The second best thing would have been Immolate, because we really don't have a whole lot of spread. Skipping these, and going on. Feel free to share with me if it helps. I appreciate it. It was really just like, I didn't have the energy after work to also talk on stream. It's just like, was not happening. So I appreciate, you know, the community and stuff like that. But no, that one was just more or less cut or dry. Like, I just did not have the energy, the, you know, a little bit of depression, a little bit of tired from work kind of thing. Let's see here. I think we take all of these question marks on this side rather than the guaranteed shop. I like the random. Hey, remember when I said even if Body Slam doesn't do any damage, it's going to proc these guys? Although they are all upping themselves. Interesting. Does this do... No, honestly, we should Bash and then Wild Strike. And sadly, our Ghostly Armor is going to go away. Maybe it's still like a dopamine spike tonight with the Rotom. I suspect you want me to open some cards. So I think I sent it to you. I opened Celebrations, and I got myself all the stuff I need to play Gardevoir properly. There's the open a pack. Jesus, this is difficult to drink from at this point. Tin, go ahead and let me know Astral Radiance or Brilliant Stars, and I will grab that after this fight here. Okay, so here's an interesting one. We really don't want to use Berserk here, because they are doing mad damage to us. Or do we? No, we don't. Especially since it's not upgraded, so we'd have vulnerable next turn too, and that's risky. Stars, please. Okay. Just like everybody's favorite villain, Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. You want stars? You'll get stars. Or I'll give you stars is the quote. Big fan. Which is true, because I don't really play the Resident Evil series. I just watch other people play them. These guys are getting kind of swole. This is a little annoying. What do we do here? I think actually we did 6 damage, 3, so it really doesn't matter. Actually it does. Strike, strike, defend, so we can save a little bit of health here, and body slam this guy, and he falls. I probably should have drank my Thorns potion, but I'm a greedy bastard, and I didn't. But I really want to clothesline this guy for the weakness. But if I clothesline the other guy, I kill. Catch 22, baby. Fuck you, bird. I think we defend here. These guys really buff themselves super fast, and I do not like that. And I do not have spread attacks. Alright, we're going to take a risk here. We're going to Berserk this turn. Even though it's not upgraded, so we're still going to have vulnerable next turn. And almost certainly he's going to attack next turn. But with the extra energy, maybe we can hit him for 3 attacks. Or maybe it just does not give us 3 attacks. Jesus, game, come on. Alright. Existence is pain. And I am also in pain. Can't believe it didn't give me a 3rd attack. Jesus. Oh, now here's all the attacks and double taps and shit. Okay, cool. I think we get rid of liquid memories. I do like... Hey, Rajay, we love to see it. I do like artifacts. Okay, let's go to the full screen cam. Let's try not to spill my beer as I disentangle myself here. And let's go get a Brilliant Stars pack to open. Cheers. You can see it's getting really difficult to get the last little bit out. That was not me chugging, that was me taking one regular sip of beer. Yes, that is a fair souvenir. I did, posted a pic in the Discord of me at the fair, but, I spent my money on a horn that you can drink out of, because I'm a responsible adult. Alright. Let's see what this pack holds, and let's see if the focus will hold. Fighting. Got Bear Tick. Focus. Focus. There it goes. Bear Tick. Collapse Stadium. Okay. I've got a few of those, but those are always welcome. Pot Helmet, let's go! Weasel, looking mischievous as always. Where's he going? What's he running from? Gibble. Surprise Trapinch. He's jumping out at you. Egg. Starly. Best Route 1 bird. Don't at me. Reverse Hollow Grimer. Okay, okay. And rare. Kling Clang. Gearwall could be fun, but on a stage 2, it's rough. Just the gears. Nothing super fancy. But they can't all be hits, otherwise they'd charge like $15 per pack. the chase, baby. It's the chase. Alright, back to it. Where are we? Oh yeah, back to 2. I don't want a relic, actually, so goodbye. I hate the poor. Go ahead and clip it. Hello, cleric. Wow, it's the cleric. Who knew? I think we just get rid of probably a defend here. Because there is the chance that we get the, remove all strikes and get, bites from the vampires, and I like that. And so we'll take that. So we don't want to remove too many strikes right now. We'll remove the strikes in Act 3. I really gotta figure out a good place for this one. Oh good, Rage on this turn. We still haven't upgraded Berserk, but I do know this guy's pattern. It is fully set in stone, and he's only gonna do 10 damage next turn, so we're okay. It's just a shame that we didn't get Rage on a turn that he's attacking. This guy's actually kind of deceptively annoying. We're actually gonna drink our regen potion here, because this fight's gonna last a while. We're gonna go Ghostly Armor, Defend, double tap, body slam. Maybe I shouldn't have drank my regen potion because that was actually a goated hand. Okay, this is not so much a goated hand, and we can't apply any of these weaks to him because artifact. Remember that thing I was talking about liking so much? Well, it's back to bite us in the ass. Oh, Wild Strike. Probably shouldn't have drank my potion. Or probably should have drank it a turn sooner. Yes, please, armaments. We love the free upgrades, or the multiplicative upgrades, however you want to think of it. Ooh, this is interesting. We would be very down on HP, but we do have a campsite after this. The other choice is that we get a decay in our deck, and that's not great. So I think we sacrifice. And then actually, because we're going to do fight and then campfire, I think we could afford to smith the armaments here. And hopefully make that fight a little bit easier, so we take less damage. We'll kind of wait to do the smithing, or not the smithing, the resting, until we're feeling real spicy. Let's Rajay. This will be a nice little synergy here. Let's see, if we do 5, the Rage will give us 11 at the end, so if we do Wild Strike... Actually, it really doesn't matter because of this guy's fucking plated armor. So, Strike, Defend, Body Slam. I know that gives me the vulnerable, but I'd rather get rid of the rat. We don't have spread, so there's no reason to keep the rat around for another round. We'd have to attack him with a single target attack anyway. We will Berserk because we already have vulnerable, so why the hell not? Let's give this motherfucker some weak, and let's block. Hello, Artemis. I don't think you guys can hear her on the microphone because of the background noise cancellation. But, should you be vibing over here? Okay, this is an interesting turn. We are just going to use every card in our hand, and it's not going to be enough, so... we are still alive. We could have duplicated in that turn, but I'm not super caring about that. What does Clothesline take this damage down to? 11? And then if we armaments defend, we'll defend. We're just gonna take this parasite nice and slow. Hey, please do not fight my charging cord. But yeah, let's not like get greedy here. So for instance here, we're gonna armaments. We will... I want to get greedy, chat. No, we're not going to get greedy. Because we could still break one of his plated armors that way and take no damage. Again, we have our duplication potion if we have a return where we're like, oh shit, he's going to kill us. But yeah. Rajay. Let's double tap this Wild Strike. Ghostly Armor. And come on and slam. And welcome to Japan. If you don't know that meme, I feel sorry for you. That's some classic memery right there. Oh, get fucked. Absolutely destroyed. This will not kill, but you know what will kill? If we duplicate. An already upgraded body slam. Sure thing, boss. Let's see, when's our next... Oh, we've got just a question mark between our next one. Yeah, let's just, let's smith up that, Berserk here. Before we get too deep into things. And hopefully the question mark isn't a combat encounter. If it is, well, we just cry ourselves to sleep at night, like usual. No, it's just another chest that we'll take the gold from. Sweet. Okay. We do have a shop, and then we have 2 fights, and I feel like we should rest here. And if we do well at those fights, then we can afford to smith at the end. But, if we don't, then we just rest again. What you got for me, my friend? Whole lot of nothing. Awesome. Okay. Actually, the cultist potion isn't nothing. We'll take that for the boss fight, because that's going to be good. Strange, I can't see artifacts. Yeah, so our achievement that we are hunting right now is to clear the game, beat the boss, whatever, without any relics, so. Hence why we are skipping those chests, why we are avoiding elites rather than hunting elites. And why we're not buying any of these from the merchant. I think that's really all we want from him. Although blind is not bad either. Again, free 2 week. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get blind. And let's remove a strike. Because we're not going to get the vampires this run, so. Hello, bird. Do we clothesline the bird? I don't think so. I think we clothesline her. Now we strike the bird. Body slam for nothing. There's part of me that thinks about drinking the Thorns potion here, and actually that part of me is going to win out. Because the bird will just die to the Thorns very, very easily. And she'll take some damage here too, which is nice. We defend, we defend, we defend, we berserk. Oh no, you're gonna do 15 damage to me. It would be a shame if I already had 21 block. Interesting turn there. Yes, yes, suffer. Oh my god, what if I play skills? Huh. So this is the turn. We ghostly armor. We defend. We body slam for 7 damage, and the Thorns kills. If he was doing the multi-attack, we wouldn't have to do that. We could body slam the cleric or whatever this is, chosen. But yeah, no such luck. Give you the old weak. The old razzle-dazzle. Artemis, do not go on the counter. Artie? Hey. I see that look in your eye. She's got that mischievous look in her eye. She wants to. She's thinking about it, considering it. Perhaps he won't see me. Maybe he's too concerned with the talking box in front of him. Free Berserk. This is, again, why we upgrade Berserk. He's not attacking this turn, so we get free energy. It is, quite literally, free real estate. Double tap the dropkick, because we have nothing better to do with our lives. And call it a day. Actually, we should have raged, so that we could body slam at the end. I think we would have gotten 1 more damage after the, adaptive. Whatever. I wish this armament was upgraded. Oh, I thought this was a speed potion. It's just a straight dexterity potion. We probably should have drank that way before, but here we are. making mistakes and calling it gameplay. Artemis, hey! Hey you. There are knives and shit up there. That's not for you. She's literally at the part where I keep, like, my box opener for when I get packages. And she's like, can I jump up? And it's like, no. Because that's sharp. And I don't know how, but somehow you'd find a way to, like use your paws to operate the little slidey bit on it. Hey, why don't you come and sit in my lap? You can have some beer from the horn. I wouldn't actually give her beer, chat, don't worry. Does she not know she has built-in box cutter? Exactly. And I haven't even trimmed it. I told you I was going to trim it tonight when I got back from the Ren Fair, and I didn't. Because I decided to stream. I think we die here. Armaments upgrades this. Well, let's drink our dexterity potion and try, right? Why not, right? We don't die. We live with 1 health. Blind. Because why not? Should have drank my dexterity potion at the beginning of this fight, but again, I was kind of hoping to save it for the boss. God, it's so fucking hard to drink from this thing when there's like an ounce left. Rajay. Let's apply that vulnerable again. And we win. Why couldn't we have that hand like 2 things ago? We got our liquid bronze back. Let's get our rage. And we sleep. Because, oh my god, can I not kill the collector on 7 health? Free Berserk. I love to see it. Always great to start with that. I wish we had a little bit more in our hand here, but, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna drink our Cultist Potion. We'll save the other 2 for when they decide to start making sense, but the Cultist Potion for sure to start with here. Because, yeah, we need damage. Let's Armaments. Let's Rajay. Let's double tap. We'll strike the weaker one. Oh, rip. Okay. We're on a body slam. Oh, wait, we upgraded double tap. That's right. Sweet. Okay. I think we do drink our liquid bronze. Yeah, I'd love to hang on to it, but I think we need the extra damage output here. These guys aren't particularly multi-attackers. It would be nice if they were. But, beggars can't be choosers, you know? Do that to you. I'm not necessarily going to... Well, actually... I feel like it's probably best to clear the torch heads early, huh? Do that. We're gonna drink our Ancient Potion for an artifact so we can at least get rid of one of the debuffs he's about to give us. Artie. Artie. Hey. What are you doing? Come sit with me. Come on. Oh, he was just summoning another torch head. I totally thought he was, gonna give us the old razzle-dazzle. Just upgrading blind applies 2 weak to all enemies. You know, sure, why not, right? The nice thing about blind is it doesn't exhaust, so that'll come back around. And you'll have to see that. I think we need to sadly say goodbye to Ghost Armor here. See ya, champ. Here's the debuff I thought he was going to do last turn. So we can at least get rid of the weakened ferments. We can do some actual damage. Oh, fire breathing on the same turn as the wound. You love to see it. See, this is like such overkill. I hate to do it. I wish we had spread. That's the one thing we're missing right now. You know, if we want to kill this guy and then he gives us Immolate, that would be pretty cool. Pretty neat. Neat like nature. We're gonna double defend a body slam here. Okay, I legitimately think that was the last drop, as comical as that was. Wow, what a hand, dude. One of the hands of all time, really. Here, have that. Have more weak, why not? This fight is going so poorly. Let's double tap this Wild Strike and kill this guy. That at least was fortuitous numbers. We'll start working on this guy. Actually, we don't have to start working on him. I forgot that we had upgraded double strike, or double tap, so we doubled him up. Oh, hell yeah. Armaments. Double tap. Rage. Wow! Absolutely pointless turn. You'll love to see it. And now he's gonna summon 2 more torch heads. Oh my god, stop. I don't have spread. I can just barely kill the torch heads. Everybody get blind. Out of this world turn, truly. Kill there. I mean, we're dead here either way, right? Yeah. Okay. So cool. Gonna click through to the main menu and get myself another beer in my horn. Big ouch. And then we'll try again. Alright, forgot to take my headphones out because I was so worried about not spilling the horn. Good one, Zach. Let's go to the full screen cam. Got some Odell's Mountain Standard Imperial IPA here. A limited release as part of their bundle, their hoppy pack, which I love because I love IPAs. I'm going to show you the very scientific way that you fill this up. You just pour it in. I did, however, make sure that I bought myself a 17-ounce form. They were all labeled with their volumes, which I really appreciated. They were also priced by their volumes too, which again, really appreciated. Because I wasn't paying a premium for one that was 17 ounces when there were ones that were 40 ounces on the wall. But yeah, that's literally all it is. I got a 17 ounce so that I could fit an entire 16 ounce drink in here, should I desire. Not that these cans are 16 ounces, they're 12 ounces, so I've got plenty of leeway for when I sling it across my shoulder and inevitably spill it on my chest. Another one! Hey man, it's a Saturday, and I had no beer at the Ren Fair because the lines were stupid long. And the beer choices were subpar. Because it was the Coors beer Ren Fair or whatever, sponsored by Coors, and so it just had a bunch of Coors Light, and I was like, Jesus. If I wanted to pay $8 for a shitty beer, I would just go back to college. Alright. Let's give it another go. The Ironclad. No Ascension. Let's get it. That's the idea. It's not going to happen, but let's get it. Okay. Again, we can't do the starting relic, nor that we really want to. Take 24 damage, choose a rare card to obtain is actually really great, and if we get a really good rare card like Berserk, this will really set the run off. Not quite. Juggernaut's okay. The other two, there's a case to be made for Corruption, but without the Dead Branch, it becomes a hard sell. And then Bludgeon, like I said, it's just too much energy for when we're not going to have more than, like, maybe 4. If we get lucky and get Berserk. Let's see. We've got no campsites over here. We've got 2, 3 if we wend our way around those. Yes, okay, we can hit 3 and no elites, so that's the path we're taking. And that path would be this way. But the bonk meme, I know. But here's the thing, that's 24 damage for 3 energy, and that's all of our energy. Whereas we could just get, like, 2 Wild Strikes, and that would be 2 energy. Don't get me wrong, I like Bludgeon when I have energy artifacts, because then it makes sense. You know what also doesn't make sense? This play here. Do I hit the strike here and then hope for strikes next turn? No, I think I defend. Weird cultist fight. God, Imperial IPAs are very hit or miss. This one's pretty, like, I don't want to say mid, because mid has this, like, connotation that it's bad, when really it is just legitimately mid. Also, I like Iron Wave for these low energy runs. But it's, like, solidly middle, is what I want to say. Because, like, Imperials get, you know, pretty freaking strong. But also, they can be good, and they can show their character through the brew. Defend. I guess there's a point of striking the green one, but not really. Stupid louts, you make me look bad. I don't know why I went with the Courage the Cowardly Dog meme on that, but here we are. This is the world we live in. None of these are particularly incredible. We'll take Shrug It Off because it's just fine. Hello, Serpent. I don't think we take your deal, actually. Disagree. Were I a robot going through the spire? Perhaps. We got ourselves a nice shiny thorns down there. Now, Madness is interesting. But I don't know necessarily that it's worth it. Because it is random, right? So it could just target something that's already won. And then exhaust itself. And that's lame. Yeah, that's what I thought. Juggernaut doesn't get cheaper, it gets more damage, which is fine. I'd love it if it went down to 1. So we'll upgrade Juggernaut next, if nothing else, but let's hope we get something else. Wow, this is a hand. Alright, at least we got something going here. Let's play this Jawworm conservatively. We are down 25 health. Again, Act 1 boss is kind of a pushover. Who's our boss anyway? Oh, the slime. Yeah, we'll be fine, most likely. Unless we get a really unlucky start to that fight. I mean, if it was the Hex Ghost, dude, I would be like, we could enter the Hex Ghost with 5 HP and still win. The Hex Ghost is an actual joke. Point and laugh at this ghost. All that block for no reason. Yes! Spread! Praise the Lord! I'm still Ren-fared up. Speak of the devil. Spread. See, now there's almost a thing in my mind where we upgrade Cleave instead of Juggernaut. Am I playing tomorrow? You still are not? I am, yeah. And yeah, I didn't know that you would be back tonight, but I figured, and TCG, I know what you're talking about, yeah. But I figured, especially with it being another pre-release weekend, that, like, you know, between travel and budget, you'd probably skip tomorrow. A whole lot of nothing right now. Let's just defend it up, baby. Oh, Tim, did I tell you that I pulled a second Pidgeot EX from the pre-release kits for the one I did Thursday? So I have a 2/2 line if I need it. I'm not really sure yet. Yeah, let's go. Exactly. Like one of the 3 playable cards in the set. I'm not sure. I think it really does depend on the deck, but I'm not sure if you play a 1/1 or a 2/2 line of that, or like a 2/1 or something. That's gonna take some playtesting once I can get a playtest, especially online. But the idea is to throw it into, in case anybody else is watching, the idea is to throw it into Chien-Pao instead of Arceus V-Star. And then you can use the Palkia's V-Star ability and the Pidgeot for any card you want and kind of get the best of both worlds. And so I'm going to build that once Obsidian Flames is legal for tournament play. And in the interim couple weeks here, I'm going to be playing Gardevoir at local tournaments and stuff because Duraludon needs some work. It definitely does not have the staying power that I thought it had going into this format because people are not playing as many special energies as I thought they were. Also, we are absolutely going to upgrade Cleave. And so yeah, I want to go back to the drawing board. I do think that there's still potential there. I don't think it's a dead deck. Certainly the Duraludon Umbreon list is working fine. I've just been playing the Vulpix list, and that's a little different. That was a noise. Oh, right, Body Slam wasn't upgraded yet. We should have used Body Slam. Shit. I've been risky with Bidoof and Beaver on my PAL deck. I mean, a lot of PAL decks aren't even running it, or if they are, they're running 1/1. So... Now, of course, some of that depends on if they're the Pokestop list or not. Because the Pokestop lists have all of that extra draw item support. And other ones do not. They just have Greninja and like Iono and Research and stuff. You know, your typicals. As soon as you get skate parks, you're going to take them out. Alright. One of the things I want to do is I've got a few more cards to organize and stuff, and then I am going to go through and look for the stuff that you were talking about that I almost certainly have. Because I am not... Like, now everything's transitioning over to Obsidian Flames packs that are getting opened, but my app that I use to track things does not have Obsidian Flames yet. And so I need to wait to scan those, so in the meantime I have plenty of time in order to go back and take a peek for, you know, Ultra Balls and stuff of that nature. What have I been running online with PAL? I think I've been running 2 Skate Park, 1 Lost City, so that I have the Lost City if I ever want to Lost City an opponent's something or other, right? Like, I see a one-off in a deck. Ooh, Flame Barrier. Sure. But then otherwise I have the Skate Parks for, like, cheeky little double Chien-Pao turns. There's part of me that thinks that we upgrade Body Slam, and then there's part of me that goes, fuck Body Slam, upgrade Clothesline. And that part wins. Anthony also promised some skates. Alright, cool. I'll double check, because I do still owe you for that Gardevoir. So if I can, like, put together, you know, half a dozen or a dozen bulk cards to equal the value of that Gardevoir, then we can do that. No rush. Yeah, I mean, like, I've got until next week before you're playing again, right? So, I'm not like Russian or anything. I'm American. Shout out to my friend Boris, who I attended his wedding a couple weeks ago. Boris is a Russian, in case the name didn't give it away. Um, but, you know, came over to America for school and stuff, and just, like, honestly, one of the coolest guys you will ever meet. And he and his new wife are super, super happy and looking to the future, and I wish all the best for them. Flame Barrier. Bad Body Slam. I wish I could strike and Body Slam. Gonna lurk a little bit? Absolutely. Lurkers are always appreciated in this chat, whether you announce it or not. Lurkers are the backbone of most Switch streams, so appreciate all the lurkers here. Ooh, this is an interesting choice. Reaper or Armaments? See, because you go, Reaper, it's a rare card. Damage to all enemies, heal HP? Awesome. But, like, a lot of times, like, especially in single combat, you end up healing, like, 3 HP for 2. It's like, I don't know. I think I take the Reaper just because the Armaments might pop up in rewards again. Like, I think that's the only reason to take it there. And I'm not even going to upgrade the Reaper. I think I'm going to upgrade Flame Barrier, maybe? No, we're going to upgrade Body Slam just for the energy benefit of it. Ola from Evan and I. Hello, Reb Swamp. How are you guys doing tonight? I didn't see, because I was at the Ren Fair, if you guys streamed more Baldur's Gate today, and if so, if it was behaving properly. This is a pretty shitty hand. Again, the slime's not a problem if you don't get dealt the worst hand in the fucking world. What did we get on turn 1 when he's not attacking? All defense. Oops, all defense. Captain Crunch would be proud. Dude, look at the Ashwin Gaming emotes. In with all the emotes. Who is this man? I guess we got a Flame Barrier here, because there's no way on God's green earth that we split the slime this turn. Does this do too much? Yes, is the answer. We get them down to 69 health. Nice. But also not nice, because we want to... That's like literally the worst split. I guess the worst split would actually be 70. But it's the second worst split possible. It's not what we want to say. If I strike... That does not split. Am I going to get a bunch of... I am going to get a bunch of attacks next turn. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. Let's just exhaust the slime and call it a day. No more Baldur's Gate stream so far, but we're going to do a long one tomorrow. Sounds good. I will try to be in as much as I can. I've got the Pokemans tomorrow. But also, part of the Pokemans is the first couple hours I just teach new people how to play. And if no new people show up, I'll just hang on the stream. Getting back from a festival near Lehigh we were at for the weekend. Oh, that's right. You guys went to like a music fest or something. I did remember seeing pictures of that. Quick clothesline. You go, Zach, but you have Reaper. Yeah, but I've already been over the fact that Reaper sucks. Reaper would be better when the slime splits, and also the clothesline and the strike there does give us a split on the green slime. So it was like a music fest, right? Were there like any like big names playing, or was it just like local bands, or like... I guess I should also ask, was it good? Or did it suck? Glebe, let's go. Do we get greedy and try to defend and see if the 5 damage kills the 1? I don't think we do. I think we gotta try to split this guy. Do 11 damage? That'll be a split, right? 17, absolutely. Okay. Oh, and even got the little bit of extra damage from Juggernaut. You'll love to see it. It was great. We saw Walk the Moon yesterday, which was very fun. Oh yeah, shit, that's an actual like band. That's just not. That's not just somebody's garage band in Pennsylvania. That's awesome. Haha, 0 damage. AJR played the opening night, and they have artists like Maren Morris, Train, G-Eazy. Oh my god. That's an actual lineup. And this was just in little old Lehigh? I say little. I mean, I know it's a good-sized university, but it's not like... I don't know, it's not like Philadelphia, right? Like, this is Bethlehem, PA, baby. As mentioned last run, you'll love to see Berserk in this kind of run. Skip that chest, we're not even going to tempt ourselves. Hello again, Collector. Where can we get campfires? Not on the left side, that's for sure. Right has 2. The middle also has 2 in elites, so we are hugging the right side. Also, shout out to Train. I haven't thought about Train in probably 4 or 5 years. I'm glad to see they're still going strong. Biggest free-to-attend festival in the U.S. where the town does a pretty huge crowds of artists. Yeah, and that's free, with names like actual names. That's nuts. And I'm sure you guys had like friends that you could stay with or something, right? So you didn't have to like fight crowds in hotels and stuff. So that's awesome. Good for you guys. That sounds dope. Part of me just wants to kill this bird. Part of me also knows that we'll have next turn to do it, and we'll get cleave, probably, almost certainly. So... let's strike here, and let's defend. Hey Soul Sister was and still is one of the best songs of my young age. Alright, don't make me feel old, Becky. Because you're going to say young age, and I'm going to say, like, late middle, early high school. Oh, wait, look at this. Look at this Berserk turn we got here. Also, I mean, we have fucking Flame Barrier on a turn when it doesn't matter. But we will do that. Wish I could have gotten Flame Barrier on one of the turns when they were all doing 5 attacks, but, you know, such is life. Also, ironically, the song that I thought of when I thought of Train was not Hey Soul Sister, it was Drive By. I don't know what that says about me. This is like a BuzzFeed quiz now, I think. And what Train song do you think of is somehow related to the future that you're going to have? But yeah, take that as you will. Also, unupgraded Berserk, sad. Cleave. Flame Barrier. You will die from that Flame Barrier, so I'll body slam the other guy. Oh, I have another strike. I should have defended. Whatever. We're here. We're living life. I'm 24, so trust me, not trying to make you feel old. Oh yeah, I guess you are a year older than Evan, so... I don't know, man. Everybody I was at the Ren Fair with today was like your age. And I was like, oh man, I'm starting to feel old, and I'm only, like, about to be 26. Oh, chat, do we be cheeky little bastards and take Infernal Blade and get fucked by it every time, or do we take Thunderclap? We take Thunderclap. Infernal Blade, if you upgrade it, it's free. So you go free attack, awesome, but then it'll give you, like, bloodletting when you have 1 HP, and you just, like, God hates me. Also, no reason to bash, because this guy is we're never going to clear his artifact in time. Oh, the Berserk. See, I'm not worried about it this turn. The 10 becomes a 15. That's okay. Next turn, 10 times 2 becomes 15 by 2. But at the same time, we might be able to, like, Flame Barrier double defend, or Flame Barrier iron defend. Alright, we do. Alright. As my friends today would say, we ball. Let's shrug. Let's strike, let's defend, and let's free real estate body slam. Yep, this is the turn of all time. This is certainly a hand. These are cards that were given to me, in an order. I was going to say something about feeling old, and like something else the other day that made me feel old. But now I cannot remember, because I am old. Yeah, I can't remember. I was gonna make some sort of like half snarky, half witty comment, and it's just totally gone out of my old man brain. You hate to see it. Oh, I think we give it our blessings, honestly. Like, it's fun, but also if we get an armaments, we're fine. There's that upgraded Infernal Blade. It's taunting me. I think we get Saint Red. Extra energy right now is good. We don't necessarily need golds. We'll just pray for the free stuff. How was the Ren Fair? Not the Wen Fair. I can speak English. It was a lot of fun. I've never been to a Ren Fair. So this was my first time. I had like no idea what to expect. Evan showed the videos of the crossbow. I did send... I gotta edit it down so that there's no... whatchamacallit, like, distinguishing features that, you know, could get my friends or me doxxed kind of thing, and then I'll post it to the Discord chat. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I went with some great friends and stuff, so we had a really good time. I got myself a whole turkey leg, as is, you know, the thing to do. Fired crossbows. I got some birthday gifts for a friend whose birthday's coming up, that I think they'll like. I got myself, if you haven't seen me drinking from it already, a horn to drink from. I'm drinking beer from it right now. And yeah, we just generally had a good time. It was fun. Definitely not the thing I would do, like, I would be, like, religiously, like, every summer I have to go to the Ren Fair. But I would definitely go back with, like, a different group of friends or something and be like, let's do the experience of it all. We got ourselves an interesting hand here. Guess we'll take the cheap Reaper. What else did I do at the Ren Fair? I mean, we walked around a lot, obviously. I hit my steps and my, my calorie count for the day. I bought my friend funnel cake because apparently I snored last night in my sleep, and I never snore in my sleep, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry and embarrassed, and I'm going to buy you funnel cake as an apology. And she was like, I will gladly accept said apology. Sag, we're just a little energy short. This is going to hurt. That horde very much reminds me of your dad. I can see it, yeah. And Evan says crossbows are still cheating. Alright, well tell Evan that they had actual bows there too, but they were shitty bows. So I fired a crossbow instead. Because they had an archery range too, but the bows were like, I don't know, like $15 ones from Amazon or something. I'm going to drink, actually, my dexterity potion for this, because this fight's going to last a little bit. We want as much dex as possible from our defense, so that we proc the hex as little as possible. Oh, wait. No. Flame Barrier, please. This is a great turn for Flame Barrier. This guy's just gonna kill himself on it. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah. Like, and again, you have to remember that you pay for these boots, right? So I had never fired a crossbow, so I was like, I will absolutely pay $5 to fire 7 crossbow bolts. I've fired a bow before, so I'm not gonna fired a bow. I've used a bow before, so I'm not gonna pay, you know, $5 to shoot like 3 arrows or whatever it was. And then the same thing, there was like an axe throwing booth. And I'm like, I've thrown axes before. There's axe throwing places like in town that I can go to and get a beer and do it. So I'm just gonna do that instead. Cleave. And how much damage did I leave him with? Reaper, but that's gonna do 2. Ugh. I think we got a kill here. And then Berserk. Dex before sex. $5 is a steal? You say that, but it was only 7 bolts, right? It wasn't like 15 minutes or something. And you also have to remember, too, the opportunity cost of the lines that were at this place. So, like, the crossbow one we did, like, right when we entered, like, right in the morning, so the lines weren't really big. By the time that we got back to where the actual, like, bows, like the archery bows, and, like, the knife throwing and axe throwing was, it was getting packed, and it would have been, like, 20 minutes in line, $5 to, like, shoot 5 arrows kind of thing. Like, my whole roasted turkey leg that I got was $10. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'm here for the experience, and also I need lunch because otherwise I'm going to literally pass out in the middle of this fairgrounds. But that was certainly not a $10 turkey leg. It was like, you know, a normal-sized turkey leg. For $10 at the grocery store, you can buy yourself an entire turkey and then roast it yourself. Cleave. Strike. See, that doesn't kill. It's 1 off. That's the problem here. Flame Barrier. We are going to live through this. And he will kill himself on this. But down to the wire. We take Flex because it's free. So it's free extra damage. Perfected Strike, even though we have a bunch of strikes still in our deck, it's 2 energy. That's not great. We absolutely upgrade the Berserk here, so we get 1 less turn of vulnerable. As you can see, we're not doing great on health. There's 2 archery ranges near us now, $18 for an hour for the place we go to since we did their $30 training. That's actually, you know, that makes perfect sense. Like, hey, we're going to train you so you don't break our bows, and then we'll give you a discounted rate. We need to block here. Actually, this is a Seeing Red turn. And a Thorns and a Vulnerable. Yeah, I know that there's archery ranges near me, and by near me I say up in Foco. I've said before that I went to CSU for grad school, so you guys know that I'm in northern Colorado. So yeah, there are archery ranges in that direction. There's also a couple of like axe throwing places kind of become the new popular thing to do is axe throwing, especially out west here. So there's a couple axe throwing places too, like axe throwing bars where you could just like grab a beer, throw some axes, which is, I know that sounds like a bad combination, and it is if you're slosh, but if you're just having a beer responsibly, that's hella fun. As far as I know, no crossbow ranges, but that kind of makes sense, honestly. I think we just die here, actually. You know, we can liquid memories back that flame barrier and see if that saves us. That gives us 12. This gives us 15. So we're still dead. If we Reaper, we're still dead. And we die very hard. Yeah, that's a big old rip. Go ahead and throw those dead Piplups in chat. I need to get myself like a dead emote for this channel. Oh, wait! He didn't get off the third attack because of the flame barrier. Hell yeah. Okay. No, we're still in it. We're absolutely going to die next combat, but... which way was that supposed to go? Does it matter anymore? Wasn't I able to get 3 this direction, or am I tripping? I must have been tripping. Okay. We're gonna go to the shop. Mr. Shopkeep, please have a blood potion for me. Okay, I promise I'm not just, like, becoming an alcoholic. It's really hard to get the last, like, ounce out of this horn. Because it's curved. Because it's a real horn. And especially when you tilt it the wrong way. You don't have a blood potion. You're dead to me. Disarm's not bad. I say not bad. It's good. Blood for blood. We're getting hurt a fuck ton, so sure, why not? We got plenty of cash and not a lot of health, so let's try to do our best with that. And yeah. They also give you 1 free hour with that. Oh, with the training? Oh, that's hella good. Yeah, that's so good of a deal. Around 15 meters to shoot. Oh, this is... this is the worst fight in Act 2 when you have no relics. Again, I think we're kind of dead here. We're gonna get the most out of this Reaper and hope that it carries us through this fight, but I still think they're gonna do like 30 damage. Did that with work. Do you mean like axe throwing with work? Because that sounds cool. That's something I should get my company in on. So we're a startup. We have like all of 9 people in the company. I guess 10. We have 9 out here, and then our CEO is elsewhere. And so it's kind of a tight-knit group, and there's definitely opportunity where it's like we should do, what do you call it? Like what's the corporate word for like social bonding? There's like a term for it. But whatever that term is, it's like, hey, we should do that, and I should pitch just like going to an axe throwing bar, having a couple drinks, and doing axe throwing. Company outing? Yeah, something like that, but like there's a more like synergy type word that I'm trying to think of and I cannot. Wow, this is a hand. Oh, team building. That's what it is. Which I know isn't like the same complexity as synergy, but it's the same kind of vibe where it's like, it's kind of just like corporate bullshit. Team building. So I should pitch that for a team building exercise. We all go to an axe throwing bar, have some beers, and team build. I've already pitched, so like our product lines, we're like changing some of the names on them. And we were trying to like brainstorm names. And I told my boss, I was like, we should just go to a brewery, because there's a million of them in Colorado. Go to a brewery. Everybody except one person gets drunk, and we just throw out names. Also, we're hella dead here. We're just gonna try to kill the witch, because fuck her and her healing. Whatever will get you a free beer and some fun times. Exactly, dude. Hey, if my company's not gonna buy me free merch with our stuff on it, which, again, not to dox myself, I will send probably in a day or two here to the group chat what I'm talking about to my family group chat, and then Ashwin can fill you in. But yeah, if I'm not gonna get free merch like that, then at least a free beer would be nice, or you know, a raise. I actually hate this obtain a curse transform 2 cards. That sounds awful. We'll transform 1. Transform the strike into uppercut. Okay, we didn't get fucked over by that, at least. Let's pick a path, and then I have something else to shoot the shit about. I think the left side, even though we have to go through an elite, gives us 3 campsites. Yes. Okay. So, we ball. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, so like I said, our company's small, and so part of that is that we all have our calendar shared with each other, right? Like our Google Calendar, so that we can see when meetings are, so we don't like step on each other's toes. So we have a small facility and stuff. And so I just happened to be looking at the calendar to check for something else the other day, and I saw on my the boss that is in Colorado and the CEO's calendar a meeting that said like raise talks or something along those lines, and I was like, oh, huh, you don't say. And so we'll see what comes of that, but that would sure be a nice little surprise if they said, hey, great third quarter, folks. We're gonna talk about raises. Yes, give me spread, give me cleave, please. Ooh, spicy. Defend. Uppercut. Clash. Knew there was a reason I took Clash. It's kind of interesting, because, like, if we have too many defends in the deck, then, like, Clash becomes a liability. And certainly if we get curses, Clash becomes a super liability. But, right now, Clash is a free 14 damage, and a lot of times we can just do what we just did there, where we just do 1 defend, and then Clash. Yeah, we'll remove a card. Let's remove... We're at 4 and 4, so let's remove a defense. Since we were just talking about that, and we took an extra shook it off. Absolutely upgrade uppercut. I love uppercut. And 2 weak and 2 bash is primo. Hello, boyos. What we do here? I actually think we shrug it off just to see if we get cleave. We did not, so we're gonna uppercut this guy. Break the curl up, put weak on him. It's kind of just all across the board good. That is, as the kids say, win-win. I should have bashed you first. It's okay, it's not gonna matter. But the smart individual would have done so. Smart individual is not why you come to this channel. I know it's not, because if that was why you came to this channel, you would have left a long time ago. Heavy Blade is interesting. We don't have strength cards yet. If we do have strength cards, then it's absolutely worth the 2. Just the fact that the other 2 I don't really like. We'll take Heavy Blade, and that might become a candidate for removal / transformation if we decide that this is not a strength run. This is our unfortunate 1 encounter. At least we get the cleave early. That's nice. Let's shrug. Do we strength potion? I don't think we do, because again, Act 1, it's kind of whatever. As a certain warlock I know would say, it's peanuts. And so we don't have to worry too much about this going into the boss fight, especially when our boss fight is Hexaghost, which is the most pushover of all Act 1 fights. Part of me wants to uppercut, But part of me also knows that the move here is to defend and clash. That was not who I wanted to target it. I clicked too fast, but I guess we're going for the guy on the end now. Oh, me. Good one, me. Well, we got him. We would have the other guy with less, but, you know. Them's the breaks. Let's go first shrug it off and see what we get. Oh, a useless clash. Here's a combat where clash is actually a liability, because we are always going to have some sort of dazed card in our hand, if not multiples. And so, there's just no way we're going to be able to play clash again after that first turn. This is... Okay. Do that. Are we going to draw into an attack? Yes, we will at least have uppercut. It's going to be a little overkill. I'd love to draw into a strike and an uppercut. But we shall see. The gods deign us unlucky today. Just the uppercut for thine... mechanical chin? I don't even know if these guys have chins. Let's bash and let's defend, because unfortunately it's a turn when he's attacking. And now we kill. Sweet. Do not take the artifact. Don't do it, Zach. Skip the relic. Good boy. Wow. Okay, this merchant's actually cracked because he has armaments and metallicize and spot weakness. And we have plenty of gold for him. So, sir, you can have our gold. We could even remove a card. Wow. Look at this. It's a good day. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. Smith and instantly upgrade that armaments. Make sure we get our next campfire. Let's upgrade our entire hand, because thank you, armaments. As much as I would love to spot weakness, we're going to flex and we're going to uppercut, because that'll take it down to what we can defend from. Oh, chat, I'm getting ESPN notifications that Jake Paul's in a fight tonight. Awesome. I could not care less. Heavy Blade and Metallicize. I do like at least that Jake Paul decided to just go be a boxer slash, like drink company or something? Is that him? Is that, Prime? Is Jake Paul? Or is that the other Paul? Is that Logan Paul? But anyway, I do like that he decided to do that, just like fuck off YouTube. Because as somebody who watches YouTube, I'm like, sweet. I don't have to deal with all of the Paul nonsense. Get uppercutted. Yes, Iron Wave, please. Speaking of celebrities, and I only think of this because one of the Pauls, again, I don't remember if it's Jake or Logan, was wearing like a shadowless first edition Charizard around his neck. Did you guys see that Post Malone bought the One Ring card for like $2.6 million? I think we flex an uppercut here. There was a part of me that hoped that the One Ring card would just never be found. Like, some kid would open it in some random shop in fucking, like, Brazil, and throw it in a binder, or just, like, throw it away, and it would just never be found. And I had deep-seated hope that that would happen. Alas, somebody responsible got it. Also, I guess I should explain. If you don't know what I'm talking about, so Magic the Gathering. Um, we're gonna sorry, just do this real quick. So Magic the Gathering did a crossover with Lord of the Rings. They printed a set of Lord of the Rings like inspired themed cards. So cool, right? Especially if you're a Tolkien Lord of the Rings nerd. But as part of that set, they printed the One Ring. And that is literally the One Ring. They printed one of these cards, put it into a random pack, and that was it. And so that was the ultimate of ultimate chase cards. It is literally like the golden ticket equivalent, was to get the One Ring. And some dude got it, and, pulled it, took videos of it, sent it to a grading service, I forget which one, to get graded and verified and stuff. And then, yeah, Post Malone was like, hey, I want to buy that for $2.5 million. Which, of course, the guy was like, yes, because that's legitimately life-changing. And what am I going to do with it except have it on a shelf? And it would be better on a celebrity shelf, who $2.5 million isn't actually a thing for them. And so, yeah. Now Post Malone has... I don't know if Post Malone's, like, a Magic guy. Like, if he's, like, super into it, or if it's just more of a status thing for him. I feel like, from what I've seen, Post Malone seems like a pretty, actually, decent kind of celebrity. Like, he's got his, like, tatted up face or whatever. And, like, obviously that gives a bad first impression, but he seems like kind of a down-to-earth guy for being a rapper. Because that is a very not down-to-earth field. And so I hope that he's just also, like, a Magic fan who's like, yeah, I have the One Ring. But also, like, I have my, like, my red deck that I play on the weekends. Or something. Also, in case you couldn't tell, I don't give a shit about Hexaghost. Hexaghost can sit here and hit me all day. And we just will not care. Especially when italicized, like, what are you gonna do, dude? I already have 4 block. Who cares? Stupid ghost. The unfortunate thing, we won't be able to use Clash with these burns a lot of the time. But, whatever. This guy's a pushover. We're actually in armaments, because the deck's gonna shuffle here in a second. Oh no, 3 times 2, however will I deal? Stupid ghost. Immolate, let's go. But Zach, Reaper is spread and also heals. Yeah, but it does 4 base damage. Why am I looking at this chest? Immolate does 21, upgraded 28. It's short, shuffles a burn into your draw pile, but whatever. Again, Clash becomes more of a liability, but, I mean, so does allowing enemies to exist for turns. Looks like 2 is the best we can get, no matter where we go. I think if we go that way and that way, we can avoid all the elites. No, we can get 3, actually. I missed 1 campfire. Okay, cool. Done and done. What, Parasite? Disarm. Uppercut. We don't break the thing. What we do, apply the vulnerable and the weak. Hello, Artemis. Would you like to say hi to stream? Are you trying to not let them use their channel points to see you, and instead give them free redeems? That would be breaking the economy, child. Don't you know about the economy? Didn't I teach you anything? Come on up. There's no beer in the horn. You're not going to spill anything. Come on. Alright, chat. You're going to get one for free. Again, breaking the economy. I need to sign you up for, like, a community college economy course, kiddo. this little one. Oh, she's purring. She missed me while I was gone today. You gonna hang out on Dad's lap? Like I said, no beer in the horn anymore, so you're good. You can move around. Yeah, you can. Oh, don't pull the headphones out. Let's figure this out. Okay. All right. Go to bed? Absolutely not, because it is 10 o'clock here on a Saturday. You have to remember, I am in mountain time, so you can't tell me what to do. We'll spot weakness, we'll shrug, and we'll metallicize. Because there's no use striking there. Mean? That's just the truth, my man. Sorry to drop these knowledge and truth bombs on you. Interesting. Let's defend so we can use our clash. Do we want to bash or do we want to immolate? I think we want to bash, actually. Well, but that doesn't... No, let's immolate. Redeemed Get Fit Spin. Like, in my chair? Also, my cat is on my lap, and I really don't want to displace her because she's so damn cute. Yeah, also, Impicus, aren't you in England? Isn't it like 4 a.m. or something over there? No standing spin, but only after cat gets up. Okay. As long as you're willing to wait, then I can do that. I'll take Sword Boomerang, the strength roll. Be nice for that. 5 a.m., but who's counting? Jesus Christ, dude. That better be 5 a.m. like I got up early 5 a.m., not I've been up all night 5 a.m. You better be getting up early to go to church, you heathen. Partly playing, but also talking. Oh, you got yourself an SO, huh? Or not, maybe. No. Yeah. That's a big mood. It was funny at the Ren Fair today. There was this dude who was doing essentially the newlywed game, where you have to like guess what your partner, like their favorite food is and stuff like that, right? And he like looked to our group of like, hey, who here is a couple? And like 3 of us were like, no, and like 2 people were like, oh, I have like an SO, but they're not here kind of thing, and I was like, I am hella single. And then the other 2 were actually a couple, so we were like, them, not me, them. Oh shit, immolate. Oh, god damn it. I thought you had a partner. Impicus, you are months behind on that, baby. I am single. We split up. I had a partner, but no longer. Let's see here. I think there's really no getting around just like overkilling this guy, because we unfortunately drew him to the immolate at a very poor time. Wow, what a hand. One of the hands of all time, truly. It is actually better to use the second armaments here so we can use Clash. Weird hand. It worked, but it was weird. We're just getting the Swift Potion. Oh, this is a choice. Look at this. Look at this. Well, we've got Cleave and Immolate for spread, so I don't know that we need Whirlwind. Also, I'm going to scoot forward because Artemis is off, and then we're going to spin as my exercise, I guess. I think we actually take Inflame here. I do love Uppercut, though. No, we take Uppercut. Alright. Let's get a spin in. Take off my horn. It's now empty in here. spin, I guess. Beats me, dude. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have I done the thing? Was that what you wanted? This pleases me. Okay, you know what? Sure. That's the point of. That's why channel points exist. Impicus is out here with the weirdest exercise requests. I know. Like, that was an exercise. That was, I guess, maybe like a balance test? Did you at least get dizzy? I mean, a little bit, but I've always not really gotten dizzy, and I've had good balance, so... I don't know, man. Oh, sorry, you're not joining with the Baldur's Gate 3 obsession. I actually am quite interested in playing Baldur's Gate 3 eventually. Because I play D&D already, so it's like... That's the perfect entry point to those kind of, like, Larian-type games, is I already know the system, I just, play the story. But I don't have a gaming PC right now to play it on PC, and, I don't want to buy it for $60 on Xbox. I have, like, a little bit of hope that it will come to Game Pass eventually, so... I also have no plans to stream it, because I want you guys to go watch his stream instead. Because I know he's going to be playing the hell out of it, and I'd rather you go do that, and then I provide alternative content. So, yeah. Damn, wrong enemy. Yeah, it does look fairly intensive. It's not only that, I'm streaming from a Mac right now. So my laptop is a MacBook. I don't have any kind of Windows PC to stream Windows games from. So I literally could not play it even if I wanted to. I won't be watching Evan for a few months, so you have to put up with me. Oh no, has there been a falling out? 200 hours if you're fully exploring and completing everything, so it's going to be a long playthrough. Yeah, I mean, it's like... obviously, like, good on them for making, like, a really fleshed out game. Because they very easily could have been like, oh, hey, here's the early access, it's like a 15-20 hour campaign or whatever. And then the full release is just that with less bugs. But instead they've done something pretty cool. We kill her. Absolutely try to kill her. Impicus is playing the game as well and doesn't want spoilers. Ah, I see. Hey, here's all of our spread attacks. God damn this game sometimes, dude. I cannot with this game sometimes. Spoiler alert, Mystra dies. Always. They just kill Mystra every edition. I don't control it. That's right to Wizards of the Coast, dude. Doors, you ain't be streaming the game. Yes, this is true. Artemis! Hey! Sorry, guys, she got on the counter. She's not supposed to be up there, and she knows she's not supposed to be up there. But anyway, I ain't streaming the game. No, I ain't streaming the game. Is there a secondary follow-up to that? Ain't streaming the game in Florida. Also, I feel obligated to say this again. Go to bed. Or, like, some semblance of bed. Even if you just, like, crash on the couch for, like, a couple hours. I just wanted to know if it was on purpose. Oh, shit! Oh, I thought you were still talking about Baldur's Gate. You mean, like, you couldn't see this... Oh, my God, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, that was totally not on purpose. That was just me being a dumbass. So, again, I'm streaming from my MacBook, so I have one monitor. So I have the gameplay view that I can see that is, like, lag-free and doesn't have, like, overlays and stuff on top of it. Over top of the overlay version, so I can't see the actual live feed. I just see, like, all the statistics about, like, frame rate and stuff. And I totally fucked that up. My apologies, guys. I thought you were still on the Baldur's Gate train where you were like, you're not streaming the game. I was like, yes, we've been over this. I'm not streaming the game. Blood potion. The Prime subscription. Thank you, Impicus. And hopefully you guys heard my my alert go off. I think we throw away this attack potion to get the blood potion. Do we have another store coming up, or no? Not guaranteed, at least. Honestly, me too. Yeah. That's the fun thing about streaming and talking to people over the internet with you know, like latency and stuff. Is that, like, I could be talking about the next topic, and you could still be talking about the last one. And that's, like, really neither of our faults, but we're also just hella confused. Being honest, I'm tired, so I'm barely registering anything outside of the conversation. Yeah, that's fair. Again, get some damn sleep. I'm gonna call a sleep to this stream. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the sub, sir. That gets us a step closer towards more slots and shit. Doggall Fall. Ball Mall Call. Better Call Saul. I think he's probably trying to say goodnight, y'all, but, you know, there's some autocorrect shenanigans in there. But anyway, thank you, Impicus, for stopping by. Thank you for the support. And yeah, you have yourself a good, like, 3 hours of sleep before the sun comes up in the land where the sun never sets. No, I'm here until I sleep. Oh, he's gonna fall asleep to the stream. Oh, is this a regular thing in Ashwin's stream? Am I being blessed by this? Alright, we gotta drink the black potion here. Classic. It's Sunday, I'm gonna sleep till 1 p.m. Hey, I told you, go to church, you godless heathen. You guys even, like, made a whole reason to split from the Catholic Church just so that a man could get himself a divorce. And you're not even gonna respect that? What the hell? Put some respect on Henry VIII's name, dude. I respect the tenacity. I mean, yeah, no matter your opinion on politics, religion, anything, you gotta respect that the guy was like, hey, I'm not allowed to get a divorce. I'm just gonna create my own religion. And it was like, alright, that's kind of a power move, but I like it. Also, we have to drink our blood potion here. Tell Evan I said hi. We're in the car. He says hi back. Oh, you guys are literally driving back from the concert. I thought maybe you were like home, but it was like on a single screen, and so only one of you was in chat, kind of thing. Tell him to drive faster. I mean, if they're where I think they are, they're probably driving already pretty damn fast. What do we smith here? Or do we? I think we actually might take the rest here. We don't have a super great smithing target, and we're kind of low on HP, so. Have you as our podcast for the drive back since we can't watch? Dude, just get better internet, losers. Am I right? Chat? Chat? Flex. Immolate. And defend, because disarm would do nothing. Because screw you, ball. Oh, we getting jokes in chat now? We got like knock-knocks going on? Y'all getting funny? Do I have a choice? Yeah, that's a big mood. What's Baldur's Gate? A rock's gate. Yep, that was... Go ahead and tell yourself that was a joke, Impicus. I am confusion. Guess we're uppercutting. Hand really wanted us to uppercut, huh? Alright, Impicus, second try. Impress us. We're all waiting on it. It's how a rock walks. There you go. See, that was a little bit more clever. I'll say a little bit, because it's really just a modicum at this point, but... Oh, we got another blood potion. Oh, demon form. You're so interesting this round, because we could absolutely demon form for all of our energy, and then just, like, pray. Doesn't matter, though, because we can't afford it, so it's not going to tempt us. We're not going to pick up the armaments. We've already got 2 upgraded ones. It's pretty good. Oh, shit, we can't even afford card removal. We had less gold than I thought. Boulder, gate. It's good stuff, yeah. Yeah, but I just think of, I think of Boldy from Hades. Which we need to get back to Hades. And also... when Hades 2 drops, that is going to be my game that I play non-fucking stop. Buy it on launch day and just put way too many hours into it. He's going to have Artifact now. Ooh. What do we upgrade here, chat? Or do we not? I think we actually, we might rest. Because a single Hyper Beam would take me out at the moment. Yeah, I got the typo, Impicus. You're mostly good, alright? We'll let it slide. You're doing fantastic, yeah. Yeah, what happened to the falling asleep to the stream? Because you are very much interacting with the stream, and it does not seem to be working out for you, my good man. Let's... uppercut. Let's cleave, and we're gonna take damage and be okay with it. We're gonna live. We're gonna live our best life. My immolate, I knew he was going to take that. I'm very upsetty spaghetti about it. The other uppercuts, whatever. Just wish the first guy hadn't taken the immolate. Spot weakness, we'll defend, Clash. Hello, Artemis. Do you want back on the lap? No, she'd be running. Remind me, chat, to play with her after stream, because I think she's in a playful mood tonight. Eventually, I'll pass out. Yeah. Wow, sword boomerang didn't hit the one I wanted to hit, huh? Awesome. Love it. Existence is pain. Have I mentioned that? Existence is pain. He is going to Hyper Beam next turn. I'm going to get so incredibly destroyed. Especially with this hand. This is a hand that has cards in it. That's the best I can say about it, really. We'll drink our blood potion. Not that it matters, because he's still doing 51 damage and we have just 49. Why is the Act 2 boss such a pain in the ass with this, this no relic run? We're gonna call it there. It is 10:30 for me. Impicus needs to go to sleep. And I am nothing if not an enabler. Thank you for that, Impicus. I appreciate the 1 bit, as I mentioned... fucking wrong screen. As I mentioned you. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. For all of you who came by just for a little bit. For those of you who lurked. Thank you again, Impicus, for the bit, for the sub. Thank you to Ashwood Gaming and Reb Swamp for watching in the car and using up that precious internet. I am unsure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. The original idea was to stream tomorrow because I wasn't going to be able to stream yesterday or today. I managed to sneak one in tonight, so we'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I might take the evening off tomorrow, or I might throw in another stream. If not, I will be back Monday for sure at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or Daylight Time, technically, we're in. That is -6 UTC, that is 2 hours off of the East Coast, so it would be 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can also join my Discord, if you use !Discord, or look in the Abouts, wherever those happen to be on the platform that you're watching on. You can join the Discord. I create events there for when I go live for the scheduled streams during the weekdays. I also do put those scheduled streams on my Twitch schedule. So you can go ahead and drop a follow on Twitch, see the schedule, and that follow will also let you know when I go live via notification. I also do that on Discord as well. I ping everybody when I go live. Until then, at this hour of the night, probably nobody I can send you to. I'm going to double check. But, yes, as I thought, nobody I know who is streaming, small streamer that is, that I would send you to. So, I will leave you to the rest of your Saturday night or Sunday morning, as it is for some of you delinquents. And I will catch you in the next stream, whatever and whenever that happens to be. Stay, Renaissance, my friends.